Hey guys, now that Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is out in theaters and doing extremely well, let's rank all 10 Spider-Man films from worst to best. Now, I have to preface this with the fact that I don't think any Spider-Man movie is bad, okay? None of them are awful, none of them are unwatchable, so these are all rated at least a 3 out of 5 or higher. So it's very hard to say, especially towards the middle, things get a little wonky, but all right, let's kick it off because number 10, my least favorite, it's so hard to say this, Spider-Man movie is Spider-Man 3. You guys, I will never ever forgive Tobey Maguire for whatever that dance was, and I will never ever forgive Spider-Man 3 for what they did to Venom. I love me some Venom, but listen, I don't know, it just wasn't pulled off well in this movie. It's still an enjoyable-ish watch. I watch it every once in a while, every few years I throw it on, and I have a good time. Next is... I hate to say this. It's The Amazing Spider-Man. Listen, I love me some Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man. I know. So you guys are going to be so confused as to this ranking where they fall. But I love Andrew Garfield. This movie is just not, this is where it falls on the list. I'm so sorry. And above that, a little bit better, is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I loved the Gwen storyline in this film. I was like, yes, we are getting dark. We are getting gritty. Like, things are insane. We are about to see this Andrew Garfield Spider-Man go down a dark, dark path. And then they were like, oh, we're canceling the next one. And I was like, what the heck? So I think that's also part of why these two fall so low on the list is because we really didn't get that trilogy that we needed. Now, No Way Home sort of fixed it, but we just didn't get the full arc and the full story. So, it's just kind of like, all right, whatever. Then we've got Spider-Man Homecoming. I enjoyed Vulture as a villain in this one. I mean, I think Michael Keaton is fantastic. Who doesn't? So I absolutely love that story. I think this is definitely the weakest of Tom Holland's movies, Spider-Man movies, but I still really enjoyed this one. I thought it was great, okay? I love me some Zendaya too, and this is a great introduction for her and Tom together, and I love them together, so that's why this one falls where it does on the list. Next is Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire, man, these are the Spider-Man movies I grew up on, and I do love Tobey Maguire in this role. I think he's a fantastic Peter Parker. Maybe not the best Spider-Man. I think Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man. I think Tobey Maguire is the best Peter Parker, and I think Tom Holland does a decent job of both of them. But this is where Spider-Man falls on the list at number 6. Number 5, we get Spider-Man Far From Home. I love including Mysterio in this. I think this really started to open things up to the crazy. I mean, listen, that ending scene where we see basically his secret identity revealed, Peter's secret identity revealed, like, you can't beat that. My jaw was on the floor. I was like, this is breaking things wide open, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here. Now we know where it's gone. Things are crazy, multiverse, all of this madness that's going on, and that was not on purpose. Multiverse madness, that was not on purpose, but listen, so this falls pretty much smack right in the middle. Number 4 is Spider-Man 2, and that is pretty much completely because of Doc Ock. Alfred Molina is so fantastic in this role, and I love him and Tobey. I love the way they go toe-to-toe in this one. I really, really enjoyed this film. I like the villain. For me, honestly, these are mostly about the rankings of the villains, okay? Pretty much more or less because I love Spider-Man. He's one of my favorite characters, and it's like I said, all these movies are not bad to me, so it's very hard to rank them, especially in the middle, but this one pulls out number 4 because of Doc Ock. Then at number 3, we've got Spider-Man No Way Home because it's No Way Home. I mean, we get all 3 Spider-Men together. It's fantastic. We get Green Goblin coming back out. I mean, Willem Dafoe, like, speaking of the villains, right? He's fantastic. But then we get Doc Ock as part of this, too. They come in and they try to fix Electro, at least a little bit. And we just get them all together. And we get insanity. We get Doctor Strange. We get just things are going bonkers. And that is what I love so much about this movie. I love seeing everyone come together. It's full of fan service, but I don't care. It's fantastic fan service, and we all deserved it after what we've been through. So, yeah, that's number 3. Then we've got number 2, and that's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Listen, this changed animation. It's absolutely beautiful. It became my favorite animated film of all time after I saw it. I just thought it broke so many boundaries. It just was visually stunning. I love me Miles Morales, and I think he was done really, really well in this. Of course, I love Spider-Gwen as well, Spider-Ham, Spider-Noir. I just love that we got so many spiders all together. And then speaking of so many spiders, I mean, listen, for me, the best Spider-Man movie is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Because of that exact reason, we get so many spider people. We get an amazing story. And yes, This is a part 1, and that's okay because things are really starting to shape up. I can't wait to see where Beyond the Spider-Verse falls on my list. Hopefully it's number 1, and it just even raises the bar again. Listen, I loved this film. I think it's fantastic. I think it's one of the best films ever made. I think it absolutely deserves a Best Picture nom this year. I absolutely loved it. So that's my number 1. So you guys let me know your ranking of the Spider-Man movies, all of them, down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this. Follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and check me out at MamasGeeky.com. And be sure to check out all my Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse interviews here on the channel. I'll see you guys next time.